Still onto educational matters, the Ministry of Education has signed a memorandum of understanding with African New Life Ministries to implement the iLead in schools in Rwanda, which has been ongoing for 3 months now. The launch was held today, and the partnership has been signed between African New Life Ministries and John Maxwell Leadership Foundation for the Youth Leadership Development Program. We do have the report with Siti Patel.
An MOU had been signed between the Ministry of Education and African New Life Ministries 3 months prior for the implementation of iLead, a leadership program in Rwandan schools. An agreement had been signed between African New Life and John Maxwell Leadership Foundation. Mr. Pascal Gatabazi, the Chief Technical Advisor in the Ministry of Education, highlights on how it will be of the good value. The Ministry of Education is the policy-level government representative in the iLead program. This program has such a curriculum that increases one's self-worth, self-confidence and self-awareness.
This is a program that is going to instill values to our young people. And this, to me, adds value or complements to the national programs like National Itorero that has been there to instill the values that we get from our culture of building our young people with making the right choices, having the real values.
The students, Mr. Bemne Tenketem and Ms. Hiba Omar, express their views regarding the iLead program and give out their opinions on what they expect in the future.
Every student that has finished with the 3 years is now mature enough to know what they want to do in life, because as leaders you become more open-minded. So you can take that to your advantage, and now you learn more, or now you know how to dig deep down and know what your true passion is. Because now before this, your attitude to certain situations will change. I really wish that I become a version of myself that I never expected I could become.
We've only done this program for a short 6 weeks, but in those 6 weeks we've grown as a collective and as individuals. We meet once a week just for a simple 1 hour, and we basically use this to check up on each other, to see the goals that we've set for each other, to see if that we've grown in that 1 week, and to see if what we've learned in our sessions has been implemented throughout the week. We're learning things such as choices, attitude, patience. Many different things are in the pamphlet, and we find that each topic that we learn correlates to the other, and it segues into a bigger picture of leadership and understanding.
Dr. Charles Mugisha, the founder and president of African New Life, points out the advantages of this value-added program. The iLead program held today is a youth leadership development program that was conceived by Dr. John C. Maxwell. Approximately 93% of students taking this program felt that they have impacted the community by their values.
Shaping students, we are shaping future, not only Rwandan leaders, but Rwandan global leaders coming out of our nation. In fact, this program has come to enhance what the country is already doing, but in one way or the other, to give our younger people a broader global platform in the area of value-based leadership. We've also translated the entire program into Kinyarwanda. So for students who don't use English, they will be able to take on the program in the local language.
Mr. John Griffin, the Director of Global Programs in EQUIP and Maxwell Leadership Foundation, talks on why they have chosen Rwanda. Dr. John Maxwell has developed the iLead program after 40 years of working with leaders of all spheres all over the world. iLead has been practiced in only 3 countries in South America, impacting over 1.8 million students in those countries. Rwanda is the first African country that has been identified to pioneer iLead in Africa.
Rwanda is the first African continent. We chose Rwanda because basically it was the right time, the setting, the place, the people. It was the right time to watch students who have left gangs, who have not returned to juvenile prisons, who've taken responsibility and are now servant leaders in their community. So we get very inspired by the students. The people here are saying is, you may not have a lot of natural resources to export to the world, but you're going to export leadership to the world.
They have been currently working in 11 schools of Kigali city. The next step is to reach 30 schools in Rwanda with about 8,000 students participating. This is a great initiative under the Ministry of Education by Africa New Life and John Maxwell Foundation, which is going to be with a betterment for the Rwandan future leaders. Reporting, Siddhi Patel, RTV News.